Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make a quick video on some thoughts that I had about, I really feel like the NFT space is going to be larger and bigger than the DeFi space. And I know that may sound crazy and that may not make a lot of sense to some people, but I really think that this is certainly possible. We really saw out of nowhere and it was out of nowhere for the people not involved with Wax, but people who were in Wax knew that the Garbage Pail Kid trading cards were coming out, that kind of thing. And it kind of took a day or two for people to really get it, but they sold out very quick. The first series did in like 27 hours, and then we saw the next series, Joe Goes Exotic, sold out very, very fast, within minutes. And then we've seen others like the William Shatner cards go within minutes. And then we've seen the Series 2 now of Garbage Pail Kids go in minutes. Also other NFTs, like Cogs, and there's other ones that are coming, Blockchain Heroes, and there's several others that are getting ready to be released even in 2020. And initially, you pay a price for the cards or the tokens or whatever the NFT is, the artwork, whatever it is, and then you can sell it on a secondary market. And especially for things that are tied to like tops, they get a percentage secondarily of every transaction. So there's incentive there for them to advertise and to make the ecosystem grow. And I think that especially because these are one of one, and you might have the most base card in the series or whatever it is, but because you open the pack of cards first and it was the first minted, you can see that because it's on the blockchain and everything's verifiable. Those ones are going for exorbitant amounts. So there's chances for everybody to get involved at every stage and every level. And I think that we've just started, and there's already just millions and millions of dollars of trading going on with these NFTs, and it really just hasn't even started. We're going to see so much flood into it, and all the people who collect things like Garbage Pail Kids, maybe from when they were a kid, they don't even know that there's a digital version available. So once they find out about it and or want to get involved, those people may pay an exorbitant amount of price for something that they really want. So you got to take those kind of things into account. And I really think that the price is just going to increase because of the rarity and the scarcity that an NFT becomes. And I mean, there's CryptoKitty artwork and NFTs that we're selling for thousands of dollars, and that's just a single one. And that's just the case for just a real broad case for NFTs. And you got to think that if you were to sell something for 1,000 Wax today, and Wax went to even $100 or some crazy number like that, Wax is pennies right now. If it went to $1, you'd have $1,000. I mean, so that you have to take into account the appreciation. It's not just buying an NFT right now, it's buying an NFT now and potentially selling it for what could turn into a fortune as well. So it's kind of parlaying on top. And I think that you have to definitely count that, because in things like DeFi, you have the ability to stake and earn rewards and basically more tokens like dividends that pay daily or weekly or however the tokenomics of the project work. of the different DeFis, but I think that there will be some majorly successful DeFis, and I understand that there's billions of dollars, or at least over $1 billion on Ethereum alone locked up into DeFi, and I understand why that seems like a crazy thing to say, that NFTs could be more valuable and overall just worth more as a market than DeFi. But I think that the projects that succeed in DeFi will be very niche, they will be very specific, they will be very law oriented, and they will be very regulated to the point of you'll have to have full KYC, all that stuff. I think that we are going to see a massive crackdown by either the SEC or even the IRS, all those types of ABC agencies, that will stifle innovation for sure. Not arguing that point. I'm just arguing the reality of the situation, where they're going to come in and it's going to be iron fist, gutting of the DeFi projects and what they can fit into whatever type of law and concept they can come up with. And I think that that alone will make the market that is so huge and has so much money dwindle down to a controlled size, where the only ones that succeed are the projects that are either allowed by the SEC, or the ones that are come about after all these regulations are in place and abide by all of them. And I think that overall that will cause the markets to lag very hard in the DeFi space once that kind of is priced into the whole scenario. And I think that especially for this market cycle, that's why I believe NFTs have a very good chance and will be more valuable than the DeFi space. And I get that that's not the most popular stance or the most popular opinion, but I think that we need to objectively look at things and realize that we're the early adopters in a rapidly changing environment, and that the ground rules technically haven't been completely laid for every facet of blockchain or crypto and stuff. So all those are still being worked out, and it's going to be some real tough growing pains for a lot of people who've invested and all those kinds of things, but that's just the way she goes. So I wanted to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.